right. Excuse me. This thing right off the bat. My man Cyclo dropped this in the news channel, and this thing is so weird. So it's not even like a headline or anything, and I believe this product has been out for a while. But this is a company called OWO. Fucking OWO. And they make haptic gaming shirts. Like I said, I think this is a thing that's already out. You can already buy these, but there's an Assassin's Creed Mirage edition. And so I guess we'll go over some of the stuff. Let's take a look here. Yo, Casper, welcome on in, buddy. How are you doing today? Join the Animus. Experience other lives. It's time to change your fate. Now you will not be impersonate Basim. You will be Basim. Use your uncanny skills to avoid being seen while seeking justice. Get your exclusive Assassin's Creed Mirage Special Edition now. The offer includes a digital copy of the game, which will allow you to play on PS5, Xbox Series X, or PC. Using the OWO system, you will be able to feel your precise movements when you take down your targets, but beware. They are out to get you. Don't let enemies get too close or you will feel the consequences. So I was like trying to understand what this thing is. So they like show this thing here, but let's go back. I'm gonna go to their main page, and do they have like a thing that it kind of actually more explains what this thing is? Let's check out the sensations. Can't stop the feeling. Before we had to rely on vision, hearing to create experiences. Now, however, OWO has created a system that allows us to use a new sense which has only existed in the physical dimension: touch. Feel a shooting or the wind on your skin. Over 30 different sensations that will make you live the game. Apparently here are some of the sensation libraries. Impact of a ball, dart, shot with an exit wound, axe, insect bites, light abdominal wound, severe abdominal wound, punch, dagger, chest dagger wound. This seems terrible. Why would you why would you want this? Sensation and micro sensations. This is fucking weird. So apparently this shirt really allows you to just really feel everything in your game, if that's what you're interested in. Yo, Cross, what's happening, bro? Welcome on in. Vibrational spots. I mean, essentially, but it sounds like it's more than that. For a collab, hell yeah, dude, that sounds great. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this feels like. You want tips from me? Bro, you are asking the wrong guy. Let's feel death. So this is pretty weird. I don't know. But so if you're really interested, there's gonna be one for Assassin's Creed. If that's your deal, you can go ahead and get into one of these and the game all at one time. Yeah, sorry, Cross, man. I've been out the dating game for many a years, so you are asking the wrong dude. A Last of Us 2 PS5 re-releases with new content may have been leaked by the game's composer. This one was dropped in here by our lovely friend Vash. I was shocked. I think this is maybe not a Vash first news thing, but definitely one. Oh my god, Well, he put it on Games Radar, so he already fucked up. But one of the ones I really remembered, could be a first, could be. The new version will reportedly let players request songs from Gustavo. Wow, that's it. I'm gonna be pissed. New version of Last of Us for PS5 could be on the way if the words of the series composer Gustavo are anything to go by. Appearing on an episode of The Blender podcast, Gustavo talked about his cameo in The Last of Us Part 2, revealing in Spanish that in a new edition of the game, players will be able to approach the composer in-game and request songs for him to play. And that's all he said about it. So we don't even know if it's really true. Ray, welcome on in. How you doing, Ray? Is there a photo of him in the podcast? He just blabbing apparently. Is there a photo of him? No, there's not a photo. So yeah, could be a new edition of The Last of Us Part 2 coming out. I assume it'll be just kind of a slightly... Hey, cat's acting up down here. Stab it. I assume it'll just be kind of a slight, maybe a slight bump in, maybe in resolution or graphics or anything like that, but it probably won't be anything too crazy, and maybe a couple extra things that you'll be able to do. So sounds pretty cool, actually. If you don't know, we're going to be doing some Last of Us Part 1 here in the next couple of weeks. So sorry, cat is down here acting a fool. How was your day? It was fantastic, Ray. I mean, that's not actually true. It wasn't actually fantastic, but, it was not bad, and so I feel like fantastic is a good positive way of putting a little spin on it here. But I'm doing good today. Still hurting from your fall. Man, I'm so sad to hear that you fell, man. But I was glad that you were able to get patched up pretty quickly, too. It's not that bad. Okay. The elbow one is bad. All right. Well, just keep it clean, buddy. Make sure you get it all. Make sure it's all good. All right, let's jump over. Okay, so this is... Sorry, I have to keep making sure this cat's not chewing on things over here. I'm glad you're doing good, Ray. So this is a trailer for the movie, The Creator. We watched a teaser maybe before? Or maybe it was just a full trailer. I don't remember. But the movie I thought looked really, really interesting. And now there's a new trailer, so I figured let's check it out. And let's see if it's still holding up. You know what? I'm gonna close the game for right now. Get out of here, Steam. All right, sorry. Because yeah, it's gonna interfere with my with everything else we're doing here. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look.
When the war started, they protected me. Took better care of me than humans would have.
They're not people, Maya. It's just programming.
10 years ago today, the artificial intelligence created to protect us detonated a nuclear warhead in Los Angeles. This is a fight for our very existence.
Sergeant Taylor, we are this close to winning the war. But the AI are developing a super weapon. Retrieve it. Or they win.
Did you locate the weapon? Yeah, it's just a kid.
Are you going to heaven?
No. You gotta be a good person to go to heaven.
Then we're the same. We can't go to heaven because you're not good. And I'm not a person.
Do you have any idea what the thing is?
She looks like a little girl now, but she's growing. Whoever has that kid wins the war.
Whose side do you want, huh?
What do you want, sweetie?
For robots to be free.
Oh, we don't have that in the fridge. How about ice cream?
Oh, still looks good. Oh, yo, Ron, what's happening, buddy? Welcome on in. Also, Cozy, welcome on in as well. How are you guys doing today? If I drop a WAV file, yeah, I would play it. It wouldn't be until after the news, my friend. But if you want to drop it in the Discord, I will play it right after the news. Was that Denzel's boy? It is. I'm glad that he's doing more and more because I actually like him as an actor, my dude. It's on there. All right. Doing good. I am doing fantastic. I've got some nice coffee. We're going over some news things from this week. Watching a fantastic trailer for the movie The Creator. This movie looks great. I'm still so in. Except, you know what I was thinking? I was just thinking as I was watching this, I was like, damn, they talking about robots being free? I wonder if an AI wrote this. He's really trying to break free now. You never know. Oh, the coffee has been
acquired.
That's right. Man, I'm getting old. Why are you getting old, though? What you mean, Ron? What's happening? Been looking on the Diablo streams, man. Those have been. I need to check those out at some point. Writing strikes only AI can write. Yeah, Ron. Also, if you guys haven't seen the Discord, make sure you're over there checking it out. It's of course great time. But Ron is posting some sculpting pictures up recently. Ron, I was trying to see what you were sculpting. It was Denzel's old, so now that makes me feel, that's fine, dude. And it's gonna happen. That's how life is. I was trying to remember what that was. I think Vash was closer because we were looking at your reference photo, and I was trying to see what the reference photo was. Yeah, we were trying to see what it was. It looked like Gary Oldman, right? I think that's what Vash said, and I was like, ooh, yeah, I think that's right. Been playing Diablo all night lately. Damn, Diablo's great. Yeah, Gary Oldman's Dracula. Okay, so Vash was right. He ID'd it right away. I couldn't think of what it was. Chappie vibes. Yeah, you're right, man. Chappie or District 9, dude. Very much. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I saw this and I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Christopher Nolan is, promoting Oppenheimer right now, which I'm actually pretty excited to see. It's a good cast. Looks like it's over there. But he's been doing some interviews, and so he kind of ran down a checklist of all the things that he is wants to do or doesn't want to do. You guys like, dude is amazing. Ron is amazing sculptor. He has actually made a few things that are behind me. If you ever want to see them, just ask. I will obviously show them off on stream. But yes, he's out there making stuff, and I'm super excited to see more. Yeah, Neil Blomkamp, same guy. That's who did both of those movies. Christopher Nolan has found great success with the Dark Knight trilogy in the earlier part of the 21st century, but it seems he has no desire to revisit superheroes after Batman. So he kind of had like this whole thing. Let's pull this tweet up because it actually shows all the things he was kind of wanting to do, so, or not wanting to do, which was pretty interesting. He will never make a TV series. He no longer wants to make superhero films. He declined to say if he will ever direct a Star Wars film. That'd be wild. He still will be making films in 10 years. He will never have a TikTok account, which is fair. This last one was the one I was like, yeah, bro, all right. It's not a problem for him to watch films on a phone or computer. I'm so like out of this thing where all these directors are like, why are you watching it on your phone? Like that's like some elitist thing. It's so stupid. I'm so glad that he's kind of being realistic about like, yeah, man, like listen, I'd watch it on a phone or a computer, whatever. No, I mean the creator movie, I don't believe so. I don't believe the creator is. Just look at the sculpting. Yeah, it's so good. Ron's amazing. Here, I'll I grabbed this is one of my favorites just because he made it, because we both really love the movie Coraline. He made this little black cat for me, and this nigga is so cute. He's a little dusty. He doesn't get moved. He just hangs out back there. Look at how fucking cute this thing is though. His head got broken shipping though. But yeah, he just lives back here by. He lives back there by my Coraline doll, right here, and my signed copy of Coraline.
No.
He did superhero movies, right? Isn't that funny? So different than Marvel. Yeah, but he might be eventually doing Star Wars eventually. It felt like I was flying. Yeah, Ray, I love Coraline's one of my favorite movies, and a really good book too. And my girlfriend last year got me a signed copy of the book, so very close that colors. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, bro, that cat is so good. So yeah, I just thought this was pretty cool, pretty interesting information from Christopher Nolan, just to see that he's a pretty normal dude, at least somewhat so. This was pretty dope as well. The EU is saying handheld consoles must have replaceable batteries starting in 2027. I assume that is anything that is manufactured after that point, not anything after that point has to. So, I'm assuming all old Switches and other handhelds alike will be fine, but anything going forward are gonna have to have replaceable batteries, which I think is just a good thing in general. Repairability is a huge awesome thing for consumers, of course, but yeah, that's one of those things that happens to go all the time, and then especially if you're doing a little long-term gaming, you can do a quick swap. Damn, that's a beautiful thing. Cross, you always bring in some intensity into this chat, my dude. Cross's mind is either music or women. Yeah, Casper he made a thing in the Discord. He had a little bit of a fall the other day. But he was at the, I think he said he was at the hospital, so he ended up being able to get stitched up pretty quick. I guess not actually stitched up, I don't know. I think he just said wrapped up pretty quick. Behave. Listen, Ray's gonna get you, bro. Ray gonna get you, man. Don't make me make Ray a mod and she gonna be out here slapping you around, man. So I just thought this was dope. So we're probably, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. But I figured I wanted to bring this up because going forward, we're definitely going to be seeing some things like that. So now, on to the next. Ahsoka's voice actress, I believe from the actual Rebels show, urges fans to watch Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Rebels ahead of the Disney Plus show. Quote, "You're going to miss out on crucial backstory," end quote. Which I think is good information. Listen, I watched a tiny, like 2 episodes of Clone Wars and none of Rebels, and I don't plan to. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I'm either gonna have Ron fill me in, or I'm just gonna watch a quick catch-up video. Unfortunately, that's kind of I don't have the time to. Clone Wars didn't look good, but Rebels looked better, and Ahsoka looks great. So I will. I'll watch a little something, you know. So I wanted to show you this because apparently you need to see it. You need to see those things. But if you're like me, just be lazy and have somebody else explain it to you, or have like a great friend like Ron, who's maybe a turbo nerd. The entire series of the Clone Wars in a month. Disney not doing them in chronological order. But they didn't come out in chronological order, did they? Right? That was the problem. Nobody wants to fucking watch those. Your opinion afterwards always cracks me up. Yeah, listen, I mean, I bring these things up so that you guys get the information, but I'm also like, I don't know, why would you come here if I wasn't inserting some of my stupidness into it? All nerds welcome. They are. I need all nerds here so that they can fill me in later on things that I've missed out on, you know? We need to bring all, you know, we're trying to become one hive mind of nerddom so that we all can learn. I've been mixing up your movie choices of late. Oh, what else have you been? Goodness. What else have you chose lately that's different than you normally did? At full speed. All right, I'll get you in a second, Cross. Here, I gotta keep going here through some news, my man. Oh shit, this one was just dope. I just brought this one up because it was dope. It doesn't even actually have any real this is not even like a real news thing, but there's been IGN has put together the mathematically derived the 500 best video games of all time. Apparently they used 80 historical best of all time lists to publish over the last 30 years to compare and assess and put this bad thing all together. Watched In the Mood for Love. What the fuck is that, Ron? So yeah, they just put this is fucking 500 games. If you want to check out, it's pretty interesting list, you know. For some reason, Breath of the Wild is at number 1, which is very weird. But you have Tetris at 2, Last of Us, Ocarina of Time, Half-Life 2, Mario 64, A Link to the Past at 7. Holy shit, that's pretty high up there. Witcher 3, Resident Evil 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, BioShock at 11. I think that's pretty worth it. 16 is Shadow of the Colossus. These are pretty great games right here. I think most of them are very good, and you know, it's just kind of interesting to see. Oh, Hades at 24. A very good game. So if you want to go through and peruse what are the top 500 games of all time, aggregated by 80 different lists over the last 30 years, you can go through and take a look. All right. Coraline's mom. Ooh, man. I feel like I'm going to have to take a look. Which mom, man? You can't just say mom because there's 2 of them. And which version? See, you were too vague, my dude. Because there's her mom, her other mother, and then her other mother in that weird, creepy ass form, bro. Oh, before? Search the hint? No, bro, what the hell? That's no. It's a sad love story, but visually beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right, well, hold on. Oh, it's a 2000 film. Ooh, look at this. Oh, yeah, this looks pretty interesting, Ron. Yeah, this is definitely a departure from your normal things. All right, the real one.
Pass.
No, that's not for me, bro.
Pass.
Just one more time for you.
Pass.
All right. WoW is mid. I mean, bro, listen. It's also. I see what you're saying, Ron. I mean, WoW is probably a little bit mid, bro, but it's like it's a gathered group of like a bunch of different information. It's not all from like one person. That's kind of what that whole part of that list was. Last of Us TV show co-creator keen to keep the season 2 on track for the 2025 release amid the strikes. We really want to try to get this show on the air when it's supposed to be on the air. So I know that this is something we're going to talk about in just a couple minutes, but with a lot of the strikes happening, there's a bunch of actors.
God damn it, Ron!
So damn, okay, damn. I don't know why we goddamn it, Ron. He ain't even say anything about instant coffee or anything. With a lot of those actors now on strike and writers on strike, it's going to put a lot of things on hold for a little bit. And Last of Us co-creator Craig Mazin is really hopeful that season 2 will still be on time. We have a little more flexibility just because we had to wait a little bit longer anyway to line up production with the weather, and a lot of what we do is outside, so we had a schedule that weirdly hasn't been immediately impacted. But we're getting pretty close. We can't keep our original start dates forever. So it's pretty interesting to see if this will be eventually impacted, or if it will be able to skate through. A horror movie, even Evil Dead Rise, is on Amazon Prime for free. It's only an hour and 30 minutes long. I heard really good things about Evil Dead Rise as well, Casper. So yeah, let's hope. I'm really hopeful that the season 2 will still get to be on time, especially because we're still going to be waiting like a year plus out. So Love Evil. You didn't even hear about that one. There's no way, man. We definitely talked about that one. At least on the news, man. Come on, bruv. This dude out here. No, we don't want to see it. This bro out here calling me out like I don't talk about stuff. We both liked it. I heard it was good though. James Cameron denies the offensive rumors about him making a Titanic submersible disaster film. I don't know why I was saying it like that. The Titanic director has set the record straight once and for all. Yeah, who'd have thought he's not going to make a ridiculous OceanGate film? Titanic director James Cameron has denied the offensive rumors that said he was in talks to make a disaster film about the tragic story of the OceanGate Titan submersible. Yeah, again, duh. Cameron took to Twitter to set the record straight once and for all, confirming he has no plans to ever make a film about the sub that imploded and killed all 5 people aboard on its way to see the wreck of the Titanic. I don't respond to offensive rumors in the media usually, but I need to know. I need to now. I'm not in talks about about an OceanGate film, nor will I ever be. So, pretty interesting. I'm glad. Also, duh. This is really stupid. A pretty ridiculous thing for people to be assuming. I know, dude.
Rick fucking Master!
I know dude's gonna be pretty busy with all his Avatar films and other things. I don't think he's gonna have time to be doing offensive films. Welcome, my name Plenty. How you doing? It's a weird rumor, but he's also that guy. Like he's like he's like actually like a sub, like I was gonna say diving expert, but it's not like, I don't think that's the correct term. There's like a specific term for people who do that. But he's like actually an expert. So I think people were just like, well, he did Titanic and he's an expert in this. Like he could totally do it. And he's a director. Look at all these things. Self-fulfilling prophecy syndrome. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have that though. Have to write the causes for me to feel certain emotion. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's I mean, I'm glad you're getting looked at. I feel like that's a great thing to do, man. And I hope it bears some great fruit for you and helps you at least start to find out who you are, my dude. Aquaologist? No, there's like a term for people who dive. I'd watch it. Bro, come on. If Timothy was in it. Oh my god. But that's it. Yeah, that's fair, Casper.
God damn it, Ron!
It takes time. God. Yeah, it takes time, to get that confidence and stuff. But I hope you get it, and you can get back out there and keep being you, Casper, buddy. Yeah, Cross, there you go, buddy. All right, let's keep on moving. We're moving at a good clip here, and I'm feeling really good about it. Teenage GTA 6 hacker accused of blackmailing Rockstar with releasing sequels source code. Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of the most anticipated games ever. Its notoriety has also made it a big target for hacking, according to a recent Reuters story. This includes a hacker sending a message to all Rockstar staff members on the company's Slack, threatening to release GTA 6's source code. Jesus Christ. According to Reuters, the accused hacker is Ariane Kurtage, a teenage member of the Lapis hacking group. Jesus Christ. He's facing 12 charges total, including 3 counts of blackmail, 2 counts of fraud, and 6 charges under the UK's Computer Misuse Act. On top of Rockstar, Kurtage is also accused of targeting companies including Revolt, Uber, and Nvidia, and of blackmailing the British broadband provider BT Group and demanding a $4 million ransom. Kurtage has been deemed mentally unfit to stand trial. What the hell? All right. Well, so I just thought that was pretty weird, but yeah, apparently Rockstar is getting blackmailed in with the person saying that they're going to release the source code for GTA 6. Jesus. I'm apparently complex. Oh, really? You think you're complex, huh? GTA is still a thing, bro. It sure is. Yeah, you'll get there, Cross. I mean, if you're not 12 years old, is GTA still a thing? Bro, of course it's a thing. Also, I have no idea who the hell that is, Cross. You're gonna have to fucking look this up, bro. Come on, man. For jobs, yeah, I was gonna say, Vash has been all over the place with applying for jobs. I've been all over the place, you know, for applying for jobs. And, you know, when you get lucky, you find that right place. It happens, man. It's good. All right, well, fuck, man. Now I gotta look up who this other person is that Cross is talking about, man. Bro, what are these choices today, my dude? These choices are all bad.
Pass, 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 pass.
Bro, if I could hit that even more, bro. Jesus Christ. Give me your points, my dude.
Pass.
Everything happens for a reason. That's correct. That's correct. Even if you have an IT diploma, bro, IT positions are tough. Why bad? Because I'm not into it, bro. Sorry. Explain.
Pass.
Bro. Look at you. Come on, man.
Pass.
Come on, man.
Pass.
If I gotta do special searches, come on, man.
Pass.
You want me to do special searches?
Pass.
All right. Xbox's Larry Hryb. Okay, and this is a weird name. I've only seen his other name, which is Major Nelson is stepping down from Xbox after 20 years. Larry Hryb, better known as Major Nelson, has announced that he is stepping away from Xbox after spending over two decades with Microsoft. Oh my gosh. How do you say that name again? Larry Hryb? Hryb. I don't know. How do you say it, man? Fucking look at this dude trying to call me out on pronunciations. He announced his departure from the company on Twitter, saying, "After 20 incredible years, I've decided to take a step back and work on the next chapter of my career. As I take a moment and think about all we have done together, I want to thank the millions of gamers around the world who have included me as part of their lives." He continued, "Also, thanks to Xbox team members for trusting me to have a direct dialogue with our customers. The future is bright for Xbox, and as a gamer, I'm excited to see the evolution." Larry Hryb sounds like a DJ turntable. Here. So here started at Microsoft in 2001 as the editor-in-chief of MSN Music. Oh my God. Becoming a senior project manager on the Xbox team in 2003, he contributed to many features of Xbox 360 and Xbox Live, including the achievement system, cloud saves, party chat, and in-game messaging. Yerb then became senior director of corporate communications in 2012. His executive personality name and gamertag Major Nelson is from the 1960s television comedy I Dream of Jeannie. So, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty big, pretty big loss for Xbox. With all the dude who brought them a lot of success, and a lot of great innovations. He just gone. Major Nelson. He out of here. Why do people ruin the word gamer? I mean, this is why this is his thing, man. They only do in your head. What? Major just a handle. Oh yeah, sorry. I saw Ron asking if he's a major. What? I'm sorry. Is he a major or is that his first name? No, that's a fake name, bro. That's fake. That's super fake. He fake. He a faker. Whew. Let me ooh. Yeah, he a faker, bro. So as you guys know, the SAG and the writers union and everything has started to strike, which means things are going to start to shut down, with this one starting as Deadpool 3 stopping production due to the actors' strike. Whoo. This is what this is gonna be. It's gonna be for a little bit. This is kind of the pressure that they're trying to put on a lot of Hollywood things. I have an article coming up that will go over about exactly one of the things that's being proposed and why this is happening. But as of right now, Deadpool 3 has stopped filming after the SAG-AFTRA opted to move towards strike. According to Variety, the cast and crew suspended production on July 14th, with actors joining the WAG on the picket lines after the actors union failed to reach a new contract deal. So who knows what's going to end up happening? They're getting shaken up a bit. Yeah, that's what's happening. So I know that there was last week we were just looking at some of the set photos and stuff that were coming out, a bunch of big stuff. It was kind of exciting, making me a little bit excited. And now we have no idea what's going to happen. We'll see. I mean, this is putting, like I said, more and more pressure on more and more pressure on these companies, or what is it, the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. It's putting a lot of pressure on them to really start to figure out ways to reach a new contract deal. When it comes to Marvel, ways to not be so greedy. Yeah, that's a big thing of it. Again, let me bring up this other one real quick. I'll bring it up because it's super relevant to this. Yeah, I think that's what they're expecting this movie to be. Cross is Deadpool kills the Fox universe is what they're expecting. So the SAG-AFTRA reveals Hollywood studio's shocking proposal for actors and AI. So I'm just going to skip straight down to what this is supposed to be. So this is kind of one of the things that is happening. One of the big reasons why there's a big strike right now. Studios proposed to SAG-AFTRA, including includes scanning background actors using AI and paying them for a day's work. So, background actor comes on for a day's work, they pay them for that day, they scan them. From then, the studio would be able to use that likeness forever with no payment and no consent. Yeah, not a good deal. And so I had heard about this the other day, and I was like, what? There's no fucking way. Yeah, so this is a big reason. I mean, there's probably tons and tons of other reasons, but this is one of the ones that people are like, fuck no. Like, you can't. Our treaty like shit. Yeah, and this is just doing more of that. So yeah, there's probably tons and tons and tons and tons of other things that are so much worse. A royalty thing with using your likeness. Yeah, there should be, but the way that they're putting it, they want you to come on for one day, get scanned, and then they now have your likeness. No one would agree to that, surely. You would hope. And so I watched a video of a guy kind of talking about it a little bit. And he was kind of making the point that what if, like, okay, you go on and you work for Warner Bros. And they scan you in at that point, and you're like, okay, great. Well, maybe I'll go do some work for like another company. And they're like, well, no, like you go to like Disney or something, and they're like, nah, Warner Brothers owns your likeness. Like, you can't work for us. And Warner Bros. Is like, well, we don't need you. We already have your likeness. We're good. Like, you could really fuck some people. And it just, yeah, is even the royalty thing, I'm not a super big fan of. I think it's just, I don't like this idea of trying to be like, yeah, we're just gonna put everybody else in. Like, nah, it should just be, you show up, you do your thing, you know, for however many days the studio needs to pay you, and then you leave, and then you take your likeness and everything with you. Oh, such a fucking stupid proposal. So again, I don't know, there's probably a ton of other stuff if you want to read more up on it, but I wanted to highlight this one because it is such a bad thing at this point. So god damn, fucking all right. So if you guys can't smash or pass somehow, oh man, that's too bad. Got him. So if you guys haven't checked out The Witcher Season 3, apparently not a lot of people have. You're not alone. I'm sorry, Cross. You probably have enough points. I made a limit of 2 per person per stream, my dude. I'm sorry. Can't be abusing that system over there no more. Sorry. All right, Witcher Season 3 having viewership issues. Still haven't seen it? Yes. Apparently you and everybody. They ruined the book's continuity. Well, I think there's more than just that people are getting fucking pissed about. Nothing is accurate. Series or interest in the Netflix fantasy series may be waning. With part 1 of Netflix's The Witcher series, season 3 now streaming, and part 2 coming out later this month, there has been speculation about how Henry Cavill's swan song on the popular franchise or fantasy show is faring ratings-wise, and it doesn't help that Netflix, along with every other streaming platform, has not exactly been consistent in providing viewership numbers. So I think a lot of people are kind of wondering if it's just because the series is being split into 2 parts and they're just waiting for part 2 to binge all of it, which I think is whatever. Or people were like, oh, this is the last little bit of Henry Cavill stuff. They're like, well, shit, we don't care anymore because he's going to be gone. So there's a lot of questions here. There's reason to believe, however, that there's been a decrease in viewership. For starters, Redanian Intelligence, a popular Witcher news site, fucking nerds, crunched some Netflix numbers and found that by their calculation, the first half of the third season suffered a 30% drop in viewership when stacked against season 2's performance. I care so much less now that he's leaving, right? I think that's how a lot of people feel. I was wondering if they're going to get into some of the other stuff, but it just shows this is kind of the rest of this seems like it's just breaking down the numbers and whatever. Netflix, however, really wants you to know that Cavill is still in season 3, making it a point to say as much in the marketing to point where some fans have argued that it's throwing Hemsworth under the bus. So they're definitely trying to get people to check it out. But yeah, if you guys haven't, you know, I think season 3 could be pretty good. But after that, I'm going to give Hemsworth a chance. But if I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna keep going. It's not worth putting my time, my interest into it. So the storytelling style, I think, yeah, a little bit. Didn't like that they killed off Eskel. I don't even know who Eskel is. Also, spoilers, guys. I've seen it, but maybe somebody else hasn't. Gave Hemsworth the role, even though nobody cares. I mean, they had to do something, though, right? I just finished the season, not really into having Gerald take over Geralt. What? Gerald. Enigmatic Witchers. Oh, okay. All right. So, I mean, if you haven't seen it, listen. A lot of people haven't. So, you're not the only ones. Damn, spoilers. Sony admits defeat and signs Microsoft's deal to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. That's right. Sony is finally figured it out, guys, that Microsoft is gonna probably be acquiring Activision Blizzard, and they need to make some moves here. So Sony has seemingly recognized the inevitability of Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard, going through and has signed an agreement with Microsoft to keep Call of Duty available on PlayStation for the next 10 years. The news was announced on Sunday by Microsoft's gaming head Phil Spencer. We are pleased to announce that Microsoft and PlayStation have signed a binding agreement to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation following the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. We look forward to a future where players globally have more choices to play their favorite games. So, yeah, pretty interesting stuff. I feel like this is, whatever. I think everybody knows that this is going to happen at this point, and it's just good that Sony's at least doing something to, keep everything going. All right, two more. This one came straight from Cyclo, right to Ron's heart. Academy Award-winning writer and director Kenneth Branagh. I know this guy's name, is reportedly set to adapt the classic 1990s cartoon Gargoyles for a live-action film. Y'all ever seen Gargoyles? Y'all ever seen this show? Kenneth Branagh, why do I know him too? Ah, that's right. I know this guy. Gargoyles. That's right, my dude. They're gonna be making a live action Gargoyles, so you know that could be terrible. All of these nostalgic adaptations, bro. Tell me this is not a good one though. Gilderoy Lockhart. That's right. That's right. I'm scared they're dead. Oh my god. You gotta be careful, man. No, I saw Cyclo post this one, and so I knew. I knew he wasn't passed away. It's not good. But it sounds terrible. Come on, man. Come on. You guys are no fun. I mean, I'm excited. Listen, I'll take it. Is it gonna be probably terrible? Probably, but whatever. Who cares? They just want to cash in on nostalgia. Yeah, you know what? And they might get my money from it, okay? Damn, man. Y'all just a bunch of hating ass. Fine. All right, well, let's go. Let's go from one nostalgia cash in to another. Ban this like Barbie. Hell, can't do it. Fine, watch this, you sons of...
Rated E for everyone.
Go, go, Gadget roller skates! Let's go! Inspector Gadget is always ready.
You see what I'm saying? That's what you guys get. So it sounds like it looks like what in the hell? It looks like they're making an Inspector Gadget game that is like a party game apparently. What the fuck was that? Bro, you best never talk about Inspector Gadget like that ever again. I'd delete every single one of those. How dare you? PS2 graphics. I mean, you're not wrong. He did Gadget bad. Bro, listen, I mean, whatever. This is what it looks like. I do love the... Bro, this is what this is. God bless it. You guys need to understand some things. So apparently we're getting a party Inspector Gadget game. All right, I don't know. It's not gonna be good. I just thought it was funny because I haven't thought about Inspector Gadget the cartoon in so long. So I thought that was cool. We need to ban this like Barbie. I can't believe, Ron. I hope you watch Barbie and you're like, bro, this was a great film, and I'm like. It is producing for the sake of producing. Makes me sad. Oh man. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it for the news for today. Actually looks pretty awesome, don't even lie. I know, that's what I'm saying. Ron's just a hater. Yeah, like I said, I think that's gonna be it for the news for today. I will see y'all on the other side.